What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Q from the Light at the End of the Tunnel channel. I'm back at you with another video. I took a little break. I just launched a new business venture, and that venture led me into another venture. So, been a little bit busy doing a lot of things, health, body, and wellness, spirituality, meditation, drinking water, taking my vitamins, and what have you. you know. But in this video, I'm going to be discussing a lot of different topics, but mainly I'm primarily going to be speaking to the men in this particular video. No disrespect and no ill feelings and no ill will towards females, the ladies. You know, I love my females. I love women, things like that. But in this video, I'm going to primarily be speaking to the men. And this might not go for all men, but it might go for a lot. And it might go for a few men. No one in particular, just men in general. This video is primarily for. I'm going to get right into it. So us as men, we have to realize that contrary to social media, contrary to everything else, the reality is we are not equal. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, so far as men and women, we're not equal at all. And I don't want us to be fooled into believing that we are equal, because we are not. And again, no disrespect to the women, but you know, it's let me give you an example. It's sort of like having a job like a truck driver, right? Female truck drivers are far in between. You catch my drift? It's things like that are just not equal. It's imbalance. I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm gonna bring it back home. With that being said, men, we just gotta have a backbone. You gotta have a spine. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to be aggressive, but I believe that men naturally have to be assertive. You have to be firm. That's what women look for in a man anyway. It's for you to be a protector, a provider, for you to be a man. That's what you're supposed to be. And I'm dealing with a few situations of good men, good friends of mine, and they're not being men. They're not being, they're acting as if they don't have a backbone. They're acting as if they're not men. And it gets me sad and it hurts my feelings. It honestly really does, because I'm literally watching men get ran in the dirt by women. Seriously. And it hurts my feelings, man. And it's really nothing that I can do to help. I've shared a lot of my past relationships, a lot of my past debacles and situations that I've had, and it's kind of made me into the specimen that I am right now. You understand what I'm saying? Men, you got to be mindful of all things. You got to be mindful of I believe you should know female nature. I also believe that you should know male nature. I also believe that you should be a man. You understand what I'm saying? And again, I'm not knocking women, but it's not women's fault, because again, it's female nature. But I believe that it's the man's fault, because for accepting, for accepting the things that's being done to him when you're not even supposed, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that, King. The thing that you're going to, she just running you in the dirt, You know, she got the steering wheel in your back. She driving you. You don't deserve that, King. You got to learn to stand up for yourself, man. You know, I've been through that. I lived through that. And I'm going to tell you what ended up happening to me. I'll share a little bit of a smidget of a piece of a situation that happened to me. It was a situation where I was dealing with a young lady at a time, and a few situations transpired and things happened. And as alpha as I am, as you know, as much as I work out, as much as I am a grown man, you know, I felt hurt, and I felt pain. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't run from it. I embraced the pain. I accepted it. You know, I held on to the pain tight. And time went on, right? And as time went on, I started to develop into myself. I found myself. So here's another thing. A lot of men, you never find a man that's more on top of his game like a man that just got out of a relationship. If you want to see a man go hard on working on himself, catch a man that just got out of a relationship. He gonna be in the gym. He gonna be working 2 jobs. He gonna be doing this. He doing that. He gonna be doing so much stuff. He's gonna be working on himself. Where women, not really so much. And I'm not bashing women or anything like that. That's not, you know, that's not at all. It's just, you know, where women. So for women, not all cases, but in most cases, she just got out of a relationship. She's going to be going hard, but in another area. Like she'll post something and she'll be like, okay, well, you know, that man didn't, you know, appreciate all of this, but you getting 300 likes. That's what women will go and do. You know, men, not so much. Well, men, the type of man you are, you know, not so much. A lot of us will go hard in the gym. We'll go hard on self. We'll, you know, start this project. We'll finish that project. We'll take a trip over there. We'll get back. You just, you know, being very, very productive within self. And back to my story, in that situation, when I just felt so much pain and I was literally hurt from this woman, right? I was hurt from this woman. I really was, man. And to this day, I thank God for this woman. I really, really do, because it just made me into the man that I am today, you know. And I see those type of women, and it's like I don't even, it's like a lot. So Lord's willing, in September, I'll be 35, no children, homeowner, business owner. And it's things you got to look out for. It's things you got to look out for in life as a grown man. First of all, being 34 in the African American community with no children, home ownership, business owner, is almost unheard of. First of all, that's number one. So the reality, how I feel in my brain, not only in my brain, but on paper, I'm the catch. That's how I really believe. I literally believe that to the core. I am the catch. And if you look at if you get 2 pieces of paper right here, and you get 2 pieces of paper right, and you look at here, and on paper, I am the catch. And this is the situation that a lot of our men are in, right? But the problem is that, because she has a pretty face, and because she has a decent body, or because she can do this and do that, she can cook, whatever. A lot of us as men, we won't look at ourselves as the catch. We'll look at her as she's the catch, despite all of the baggage that she's coming with to the table. When I know, well, you love her, so you put up with this and you put up with that, and which that's fine. But for a lot of men who are doing relatively well, we don't really have to necessarily put up with that. You really can basically, It sounds messed up. And again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but the reality is when you are doing relatively well for yourself, you pretty much, you really just don't have to put up with that. That's really the cleanest way that I can convey the message, is that you really just don't even have to put up with those type of women. And not to mention that you being a real man and being a true alpha, alpha gets thrown around loosely. Alpha doesn't mean you're in the gym lifting the most weights. It doesn't mean that, oh, you're just you're a short guy, but you had the biggest truck with the biggest wheels. And that's not alpha. You understand what I'm saying? You're just assertive, you're firm, and you have a backbone. You're not a pushover. And a lot of us as men, we get it misconstrued, and we'll go for some of the most craziest things because she's kind of cute and the body was, all right. So a lot of us will go for whatever. A man that can control his self, we'll just go with self-control and self-discipline, is far more much ahead than the guy that can't. You understand what I'm saying? And us as men, we just want to be mindful of that, man. Stand up for yourself, King. You don't have to put up with that, And to the ladies to the ones that's out there, doing it, it's not even really your fault. It's part of your nature. It's female nature, honestly. You understand what I'm saying? I'll give it to you like this. For a lot of us men, I'm speaking for me and a lot of us men that's out here, that's in my situation, 35 with no children, homeowner, big, I'm doing all right, but it's a reason that I live alone. It's a reason that, this is peaceful. You hear that? Exactly. You don't hear nothing. It's peaceful, so like marriage and divorce, it's a big situation. And a lot of men are not really scared of marriage. They're not scared of commitment. They're not scared of marriage. They're scared of divorce. You understand what I'm saying? Because, again, once you look at both of the papers and you line up both of the papers again, things just, they don't match up. So a lot of us, we try not to even, entertain that, that topic. But I'm not going to keep you too long. This is just a message to my kings out there, man. Be firm, be masculine. I'm not saying be aggressive. I'm not saying be mean. I'm not saying be a dick. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm saying be a man. A lot of times us as men, we don't even understand, but that women respect men. And that's another thing too. Women respect men. If you're not being a man, then of course she's not going to respect you. And of course she's going to run all over you. And of course and on top of that, a lot of us, you chasing the wrong thing. Chase success. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is, when you chase success and you bring in a lot of things to manifest and bring them to fruition, that attracts the women. Anyway, that's what's so crazy about the whole thing, is that it's so many men out here chasing women, when the reality is, if they chase success and chase their dreams and, put all of that drive, motivation into building capital and building wealth, all of the things that you're going to require on that journey attracts women anyway. So, a lot of us, we just got the right pieces, but we got them in the wrong spots. We got to just move the pieces around. You get what I mean? But I don't know. I might do a part 2 to this, man. But it's been your boy Q from the Light at the End of the Tunnel channel. Until next time, YouTube.